Okay, then it's time to start a little bit late. We are having some technical challenges as usual. This is the last of the researcher stand-ups this week. I'm happy to introduce the speaker today, which is Professor Judith Molka-Danielsen. She's been working on several research projects involving virtual reality technologies for learning purposes. And that's the subject of today's presentation. The floor is yours.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me? No, so it's not working.
Yeah. Try again.
Now? Can you hear me now?
This needs to be very close.
Okay. Okay. Yes. Well, yes, we've been working with virtual worlds for a while, and this particular simulation that we're working on now is using a platform called Academia. So it was designed specifically for learning in learning situations. What you see here is that we want to create a simulation that allows workers to work and in environments that are similar to their workplace, and to be able to implement emergency management plans that should be in place in their workplace. And there's, in our continuing education program, we have people that come from different backgrounds. So we have the idea to create a role play where you can choose the type of worker that you are. You could be a factory worker, you could be a firefighter, a medic, or a control room operator that would be able to have an overview of the situation and call people in to assist in the situation. This is based on the concept of experiential learning, where people actually experience the situation, and then they observe and reflect on what they have learned in the real situation, and that is supposed to help them to make better decisions later on. So the simulation that we wanted to show you, and I'll show you the environment, but maybe won't be able to start it. You would be able to choose the kind of worker that you are, and there has to be an operator, and there needs to be an additional worker. And then you would be placed in the office environment, and there'd be different types of tools that you can use in terms of medical kits or using fire extinguishers and so forth. In addition, we wanted to make use of 3D glasses called Oculus Rift. These are the glasses. We didn't get it to work because it's an older generation of the glasses. That's generation 2. And we have some PCs that haven't quite gotten connected yet. But the way it does work is that your brain is a predictive machine, and that you use sensory information and previous experiences to be able to predict the future. And when people are wearing these glasses, they see these situations that look like real-life situations. They get a broad perspective, so instead of having to track the screen and being able to catch up with the screen, it's a broad view, 110 degrees. So people that wear the glasses, they actually feel like they're in the real situation. And they had a demo that demonstrated a roller coaster, and people were actually getting nauseous on the roller coaster while wearing the glasses. So we envisioned having a control room operator, and then several workers that would be wearing these glasses and going through a simulation. We did some trial runs, so we actually did get it to work. So you can view it through your desktop, or you can view it through the glasses, and this was through the desktop. There was an injured person, and then there was people that were in charge of putting out the fires. And after a while, if you didn't get the fire out, your avatar started experiencing stress, and then they kind of collapsed. So there's different things that you need to be able to do. Get out of there quickly. It's the ideal situation. So this is the basic environment, and ideally I should be able to invite people to the classroom, but we couldn't get the other account on, so I can't invite anyone to the class. This is the location that we're at, and I will walk to the location. Does seem to be a worker here, so maybe somebody has logged on, not sure. And I can start the simulation, and you see there's a fire that broke out. I don't know where the other worker is. It could be that the account was logged on and got frozen. Things over there, but if I go to my security cameras, I can see the workers over here. Maybe I can go over there. I can go to my avatar and say, please do something about this. Where is he? There he is. Okay, so the worker should be going, they should be going to get a fire extinguisher. Let me see, where are they? Camera 2, 3, 4, there. I think they're over there. I need to be able to get over there. Okay, so you can kind of see it now. There, so the worker has gotten the fire extinguisher, and actually the worker is somebody in Russia right now. They have come to my rescue and logged on as a worker because we couldn't get the other person on. So he went to get the fire extinguisher, and if he had not been able to get this and was still putting it out, and he would eventually collapse because of the bad oxygen. But you can kind of see, if I had the worker's view, I would have a tool set to choose from, and I could choose from whether to get the extinguisher, whether to call for help, call the operator. This simulation is from different perspectives, so that you can start in different locations. When you start the fire, it starts in random locations. You can start the avatars in different locations in the simulation, and they have to find their way into the building or into the room with the fire. So that's pretty much it. This is as far as we've gotten. We hope to be able to implement this in a class next year, but it's not there yet. So, yeah.
Thank you so much.